This is a really, really good racing movie, y'all. What's up, you guys? It's Jonathan Carter, and today we are going to be talking about the newest movie starring Brad Pitt, F1. F1 is about Formula One racing. It is the big, newest summer blockbuster, and it is the writer and directors of Top Gun Maverick coming back together to make a movie about Formula One racing, high intensity racing. If you are new here, please be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, where I do shorter reviews of videos, or on Spotify, where there are podcast versions of these reviews. Also, if you have seen F1, please be sure to put your thoughts on it in the comments. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I was lucky enough to get an early access screening of this movie. I did see it last night here in Atlanta, and I was honestly genuinely surprised at how much I enjoyed this movie. So, with all that being said, without further ado, let's jump into the review. Yeah, F1 is a very good time at the movies, you guys. This feels like a big summer blockbuster that's like a non-superhero movie event. F1 is the first racing movie I've seen that literally makes you feel like you are in the seat racing this Formula One vehicle. Like, I felt like I was right there next to Brad Pitt, which is not a bad seat to be in.
You're just worried I'm quicker than you.
The production behind this movie, the director, everything, they filmed this movie with IMAX cameras, and you can see that when you watch this movie. I wasn't able to see it in IMAX. The early access screening, unfortunately, wasn't in IMAX. I did see it in Dolby. It did look really good, but with the IMAX ratio that this movie has been advertising and everything like that, even in Dolby, it was really, really, really intense. But go see this movie on the biggest screen you can, because that's really what F1 is. It is a movie. It is a spectacle of a film. You know, I've seen all the Fast and Furious movies, and a couple years ago, Gran Turismo came out, which is a really, really good racing film. But F1 is a movie as they are racing. Somehow what they've done with the cameras, like the camera work and everything during these race scenes, it puts it right on the Formula One vehicle, and it is just adrenaline pumping, camera shaking as Brad Pitt is racing through these different courses. Genuinely, like, I saw this in nearly a sold out theater, and every audience member during these race scenes, we were glued to the screen, you guys. Nobody was making a noise. It was like, in all the different race scenes in the movie, they are all shot so incredibly well, and that's the highest praise I can give to this movie, are these racing scenes. And it genuinely truly pulls you into the movie, and it's like you are literally like in a VR headset racing down these Formula One raceways. The movie follows Brad Pitt's character, Sonny Hayes, as he is pulled back into the racing game. He is a retired racer. It's kind of this like has-been story. Is your talent gone? Are you too old now? He's pulled out of retirement. He was a really, really, really amazing Formula One racer, kind of the type of person to take chances, not listen to anybody, go their own way. And he gets into a really bad racing accident when he's younger, basically threatens his life. He pulls away from racing, and then of course he is dragged back in by his former team member, who has now created his own racing team.
I'm offering you an open seat in Formula One if you win. You are the absolute best in the world.
And with a story like that, you do get emotion, obviously, of like Sonny is going through this cycle in life, this part of life where he's asking himself, is he too old? Is he washed up? What people are calling him in this movie. Is his talent gone? Was he ever really that talented? Is he going to help bring this team to the next level to actually get on the scoreboard and not lose funding and things like that? Or was he never talented? Is he going to be more of a hazard than a help to this team? So with a foundation, a story like that, there's obviously high emotion. There's a lot of drama. There's tense moments between teammates.
When's the last time you won a race?
Sunday.
Formula One.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then same as you.
Damn! People think that he's just all for himself here, but he's really, at every angle through all of these different races in this whole movie, he is really trying to help his team off the track and on the track as best as he can. But mixed in with that emotion, again, is drama, are a lot of humor moments. The audience, the packed out theater or sold out theater I was in was, I mean, laughing at almost every single joke, like really holding their breath in these race scenes. And again, with all of that, you get like groundbreaking true race scenes that are probably some of the best racing scenes ever put to screen. It is so incredibly immersive. Now, the few drawbacks with this one, yes, everything is acted so incredibly well. Brad Pitt, obviously, and all of the supporting and other main cast members are doing an incredible job here. The movie is written very well. It is so great. It's great how the narrative is able to really hone in and focus on the racing, because that's what this movie is about. But not all of the emotional or dramatic moments really land. And by the end of the movie, I was hoping for a little more emotion or like a cathartic release after that final race moment, which something like, to me, Gran Turismo, the movie, was surprisingly good. That one was really emotional for me. I feel like there was a really good payoff in that film. While F1 doesn't really have that same emotional payoff, the highs of the racing in Formula One are just leagues above any other racing movie. And so what you lack in emotional payoff storytelling in this movie, you get back with fantastic, like I said, truly a spectacle. This is an event film all about racing. Every time Brad Pitt gets in the car or Sonny gets in the car, the movie locks in and fully like literally shifts into gear and becomes like a full-on fantastic movie about racing. Also, a little side note before we wrap this up in the verdict, this movie is 2.5 hours long, and it does not need to be 2.5 hours long. I feel like the movie would have ran a little smoother if it was around that 2 hour, 10-minute mark, like if it shaved off 20 minutes of in-between dialogue and things like that. That's not really needed. It would have been a much leaner and stronger movie for it. So, wrapping this up with the verdict, like I said, this is an event film. Go see it on the biggest screen you can this weekend. When Sonny is racing and there are all of these different race scenes in the movie, the film really pulls everything together and says, this is a movie about racing. Every other race movie, Fast and Furious, Gran Turismo, all of that, step aside. Like, this is the movie about racing. Not everything emotionally in the story, dialogue, narrative, all of that in the writing, payoff, but it is still a very powerful, fun, dramatic, and funny movie about Formula One racing that I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm surprised actually how much I enjoyed this. And then of course, it's always great. Brad Pitt turns in a great performance in this movie. So all that being said, I'm gonna give F1 an 8 out of 10, and on a see it stream or to skip it, see it. Go see it on an IMAX screen this weekend, you guys. It is so, like I said, you'll feel like you're in VR. It is so incredibly immersive. Please be sure to put your thoughts about F1 in the comments. If you have seen the movie, do you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know your thoughts on my review. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what I'm saying? Please be sure to like and subscribe. I'll put some other videos right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all on the next one.